Okay, it's charging. Good. Never mind. No, it's not. There we go. We're going to get this Valor Cup game underway here. It's at the Snake's Den. It's Highland Town versus London City. Good game coming up, and we'll see what's the outcome. And we're underway for the first time here at Snake's Den for Highland versus London City in the quarterfinals of the Valor Cup. Good game on our hands today. Let's see how it will result. Opportunity right now for London City, the favourites going into this match, and expected to win. Highland's squad hasn't got anybody new except from Word coming back from loan from Kingsley. And for London, nothing's changed, I don't think. Everyone who started this season playing for London is currently in that first five. However, on the bench, Gustavo and I think Jash are new from London. Gustavo from Seasiders and Jash, I'm not actually sure where from. But London still on the attack, putting heavy pressure on Highland Town. Let's see if anything can happen. Goes to the centre, falls back to Kalis. Do I? Intercepted by Norific, otherwise known as MZH, I think. But anyway, my FPS keeps dropping and it's really annoying. But anyway. It's another opportunity still for London City. Cardiff is also, if you think that's new, no, that's just Varane. As it's Christopher Philip to take the lead for London City. The notorious Polish striker kick-starts the scoring for London City to give them the lead here in the Valor Cup quarterfinals. Good start for London City. Haven't let Highland even have an attack yet so far this match. Squads for both teams, just to quickly clarify. In the defence of Highland Town, you've got duo squad and Nikita Gilskov with Dan Yuma and Word on the wings, and completed with the striker of Valeria, as subs have been called by Highland. For London City, in defence, it is obviously the combination of Varane and Crasher, with the wings consisting of Norific and Kalis, and then the main man, Philip Roblox Gaming, up front. London City putting now pressure on Highland Town here once again. Can they find a second? As the ball's crossed the halfway line, 4 subs. This is 1 out of 3 here in the first half. Coming off is Nikita Gorskov. Weird move, but okay. But coming on is, if I had to guess, Ada Slate. Who's come on? There's 4. Oh, wait, no. Yep, it is Ada Slate. I couldn't find him. There he is. Why are they benching Nikita? Nikita, just to clarify, is a Ballon d'Or nominee here in the BFC. And they're not starting him. Probably because he's not Swedish. I think that's what qualifies to be in the starting 5 for Highland Town. But anyway, another attack here for London City. Currently winning 1-0. The goal is wide open, but luckily for Highland, London can't get onto the ball. Ball being played up forward. Left-hand side in the corner. Highland, can they clear it out? Can they finally get an attack going against what is basically a super team, London City? I think the only team to beat London City so far this season is Loch Ness in the Valor Cup group stages. Opportunity once again. Philip falls over to the right-hand side of Norific. Philip, it's 2-0. It's a brace for Philip Roblox Gaming. And his second goal boosts London City to doubling their lead. And we're back underway once again. London up by 2-0 now against Highland Town. And can they make it a third? Or can Highland finally get an attack and smack a goal in? An underwhelming start to the season for Highland Town. In the first half, they did get some wins here and there, and towards more either the end of the first half of the season, they started improving. But the start of that Highland campaign in Season 8, it was not going really to plan. However, now We'll see if anything changes. Obviously, in Division 1, pretty sure they did win their match. I haven't checked, honestly, so I can't be the judge to say that. As London had a quick out of breath moment there. An opportunity once again. Can we see a good cross? Crossed in. Philip tries the Moss. However, can't get his hat trick. How about this time? It's 3-0. Addersley is with the own goal. And London now lead 3-0. We're back underway once again. Addersley clears it over to Danuma, but it's intercepted by Norific. Addersley took too much time. As it's another opportunity, Addersley clears it away, nearly walling there by Highland. But Danuma luckily steps away. As Philip Crusher gets it over to Kalis. The ex-Walton player. Can my FPS just stay at 60, please? That would be really nice. I don't want my FPS to drop into the tens, into the teens. Like 19. Like, it sometimes keeps on dropping to like 18 FPS. Like, you're joking. Anyway, opportunity. Crossed in. Can somebody get the Moss? No, they can't. Close moment there. For London! And it's 4-0. This time it's Kalis to get the goal. And we're back underway once again. As it's another mistake. Another heavy blunder from Highland that Addersley luckily saves. Norific in the corner. Can he get it to Philip to get his hat trick, or for Kalis to get his brace? Philip cleared away by Addersley. Crossed in again, headed back out, Cardiff. Otherwise known as Varane. Norific gets it past Addersley. Still Norific in the corner. Gets it past Danuma as Addersley clears it away. Philip. Crusher. Danuma blocks it from Norific. Still an opportunity. Good control. Headed over. It's an open goal. The ball rolls. Can Valera get to it? It's 5-0. And Philip Roberts Gaming gets his hat trick in the first half. Word takes it away. There's been a change of positions from Highland Town. Word is now the striker as Valera has been moved to right wing in the Highland tactics, as there was once again very close to walling there, as London has just cracked Highland here under the pressure, and Highland will be packing their bags from the Valor Cup. Got in by finishing 6th last season, being the wildcard team. Did well in the group stages. However, around a quarterfinal opponent like London is just very hard to get past. So 10 seconds to go, and in the first half, and London with an early lead, a very large gap to be filled from Highland, and a very dangerous mountain to climb. If they want any chance, they'll need to score 2 goals. They need to score 5 goals in 10 minutes, meaning they have to score a goal every 2 minutes, which is quite a difficult task. As it's half time here at Snake's Den, London lead 5-0 to Highland Town here in the quarterfinals of the Valor Cup. So coming into the second half, London are ahead by 5 goals to 0 here at Snake's Den. Philip takes it away once again. This is the first time it's actually taken away, actually. Here in the second half now, London lead 5-0, and it could be even higher, the scoreline. Kalis. Still Kalis in the corner. As it's crossed in, it's the post. As it's shot, saved by Duo Squad. Good save there by the keeper. Kalis. As it's crossed in, over the bar. Can the rebound come in? Norific. Hits back. Opportunity. Norific again. Blocked. Danuma. Can he get it out? London have just been on the attack the whole time. I've not seen Highland even get it into that final third of the London City half. As it's the shot saved by Duo Squad. Good defending there. Kalis. Back up and over to Varane. Played over to the left-hand side. Kalis. Back over to Kalis. Good ball from Finner, as we did have subs. Crusher came off for Finados for London City, but nothing else has changed for Highland. Played up forward, Philip. As it's a back battle from Adderslate. And Highland trail once again. London on the attack. Crossed into the centre. Danuma clears it. Finner. Back to Varane. Varane got a ball up forward. Philip. Horrific. Good block. As it's crossed in, still an opportunity for London. They've kept this ball in the Highland half, I think, since the start. As it's crossed in, horrific. Saved by Valeria. As the shot hits the crossbar. Rebound again. Over the bar. Still an opportunity. But it's cleared away by Highland Town's defence. Hit back to the left-hand side. With 5 minutes left here in the second half. Philip over the bar. Subs have been called by Finados. We'll be getting Josh and Gustavo on. As Duo Squad clears it away. However, the attack is still lingering for London. No goals so far this half. Highland playing very much defensively. And because of that, they are still yet to concede this half. However, they haven't got it even. They've barely got it out of the London barely gone out of their own half and into the London half. Crossed in over everyone really, but London's still putting on pressure. Those subs that could have been called, it might go to the end of the game without the ball crossing the line or anyone scoring. Can we see a cross? Philip. Horrific. Subs were called at 5 minutes. It is 3 minutes and 30. Will the ball cross the line? Yes, it has. Subs for London City. So, coming on. Who will be coming on, coming off? Kalis. And I believe... Okay, so Crusher has come back on for Finados. And Gustavo has come on for Kalis. Anyway, we're going to get the game back underway. Varane, Philip, Gustavo. Goes back to Varane. Cross the centre, Philip. Good 1-2 with Horrific. Horrific, still on the ball. The goal stays, the scoreline still stays at 5-0 and hasn't changed since the start of the second half. It's clear that London have calmed down on their attacking pace and Highland is defending way more. But can Highland finally get an attack underway? Danuma sent it over to Valeria. And finally, attack for Highland. Can they finish it? I guess not, as the ball goes back into the Highland half. As Varane, Philip, cleared away by Adderslate. Gustavo, back to Crusher, back to Gustavo. Good passing play. Philip. Falls to the right-hand side. Philip Roblox Gaming. Bit of a back pedal there from London. However, the attack fizzled out, as some might say, by London. However, Highland is still on the ball. Valeria. Finally, Highland are getting attacks on after subs. Crusher. Danuma backpedals. We still have 40 seconds. Adderslade backpedals, the ball rolls. He'll get that. Get to that in no time. Philip. Blocked by Danuma. Horrific. Gustavo. Pressure. Ball rolls. Addersley clears it away though. As it's crossed in, goes wide. As it's Walling, it's a penalty to end the game off. MZH to take the penalty. Who's in goal though? Addersley to take the penalty in goal. Obviously, he's the one in goal. Oh, I know it's still a squad. And it's hit the crossbar. And the rebound. It will go wide. As the score stays 5-0. This is LA. Crossed in. Can it be 6? Surely we can get a goal here just to end the game. There's been no goals so far this second half. Surely we can end off with a 6th. Still an opportunity. However, Danuma might get it out. Word. Danuma backpedals with Word. As the cross comes to the outside of the box. Surely just end the game now. London is playing isn't attacking much, and Highland's playing extremely defensively. They're going to wall again. They're down to 4. Crossed in. Good block. Back in again. Josh is speed running a red card here. He's doing it. Don't tell me he's doing it. Bro, this guy, man. As my FPS is dropping as per. Bro, this LA has lasted for like 5 minutes. Just call it. Just call the end of the game, man. This is the third half, honestly. Horrific. Philip. Somebody just put the game to bed. At this rate, I'll miss the Exeter game. Gustavo, finally! 6-0, Gustavo scores! And finally it's full time. London wins 6-0 just at the end. Thank you for watching. We'll see you for the next stream, which is